Peru News Today. All you need to know about to Peru.
Hola. Me llamo Peruvian National Team. Nilson Loyola was called up for the qualifying match against Brazil. Nilson Loyola, Sporting Cristal fullback, will hold his first training session with the Peruvian national team this Saturday, aiming for the duel against Brazil in Lima. After the debut in the 2026 South American qualifiers, with a goalless draw against Paraguay as a visitor, the Peruvian national team is preparing for its next challenge, which will be one of the most complicated in the entire competition, receiving Neymar's Brazil. The Brazil operation is already underway and new developments are being presented at Videna. On Friday night, fullback Nilson Loyola joined the Peruvian national team's concentration, who this Saturday will carry out his first training session with the squad. The Sporting Cristal player received the summons to join the bicolor as an alternative in the left-back position. This responds to the fact that Miguel Chaco, starter in Ciudad del Este, ended up with discomfort in his rib, thus compromising that he will be in his physical prime for Tuesday's duel at the National Stadium. Nilson Loyola, summoned on an emergency basis. Nilson Loyola had already been observed by coach Juan Reynoso. The 28-year-old footballer was considered in the first call-up, remaining on the bench against Mexico and appearing for 60 minutes in the 4-1 victory over El Salvador. He has been an international with Peru since 2017, accumulating 9 matches to date. He was included by Ricardo Gareca in the 2018 Russia World Cup squad and did not participate in the last qualifiers. So far this season, he has not been a consistent starter for Thiago Nunes' team. His numbers with Sporting Cristal in 2023 are 12 games in League 1, 1 in the Copa Libertadores and 1 in the Copa Sudamericana. With the Bienvenidos he has contributed a goal and an assist. Date 1 of the South American qualifiers closed with 4 local wins, with only the Peruvian national team being the one that managed to add as a visitor. In the case of Brazil, in Belém they crushed Bolivia 5-1, counting on the reappearance of their great figure Neymar, who missed a penalty and scored a goal. The 10, already recovered from an injury, became the historic scorer of the scratch. That is the rival that Juan Reynoso and company will receive on Tuesday, September 12 at the National Stadium, 9 p.m. Added to the doubts about Miguel Chaco is the loss of Luis Advincula due to expulsion, with Aldo Corzo being the main option to take his place in the right zone of the defense. Lucia. Puedo leer cualquier texto que escribas.
Peru News Today. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.